Is still loading. Then
Oh,
wow.
I've left the sanctuary.
Me
Oh,
too.
Me too. I have a light
Full
party.
part
Full party.
oh, full party. Yeah.
cutscene.
Hey, look at that! I kept up with you, PC monster race people.
Fancy savage team.
United Free Lag.
Yeah, not even an
Yeah.
SSD helped.
Okay, food.
Look, cutscene.
I'm gonna put down some like basic markers, reference.
Put them in the intercardinal position, if you don't mind, because it's easy to refer north, east, west, and south, but a bit
Corner.
to refer corners, if you don't mind.
I'll do it.
Someone else is beating me to it.
You're too slow.
Ali!
Lala!
Alright, Shelly, you are fine with main tanking? Oh, do we have Shelly?
Well,
Oh, okay.
It's up to you if you want to main tank or not.
Oh, you
Alright,
look like a princess.
I don't really mind.
She looks like a princess.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's second cooldown.
We're starting. We're starting.
Let's
Get ready quick.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I changed it because I did the tension earlier in the day.
I don't know what that.
I do like.
Doesn't hurt too much.
Grab the balls.
Eat the balls.
I'm sorry, Ali, I saw that from you.
Eat some balls. Lala, eat ball.
Guessing this might happen quite quickly. Okay, never mind. Really slow.
There's
I
Oh,
know
yeah.
you are
Okay.
too. No, of course not.
I got you.
I wasn't expecting
Drake.
so much.
Didn't see what was worse.
Oh, I have a tether. Oh.
You
I
are
assume
tethered
you
to
need-
a bird.
you need 3 balls to.
Oh, now you
to-
are.
This is the big damage. Make sure to have one orb at least.
Yeah, I can't pick up the tether for some reason.
Yeah, this bird is killing
that?
me.
That's a stack, isn't it?
I have
No,
idea.
no, that's a stack away from everybody.
One shot.
That
Ashley.
red one is for you to be alone.
It doesn't seem to leave. Oh yeah, this is Rami thing. Ooh. No?
I have 8 weapons.
I believe you. Has cursed you to discharge a burst.
Unparalleled.
Oh, I got feared.
Yeah. I assume this is similar to the normal Ramu fight when you need to bring the thunder on top of the feared people so they don't get.
Oh, that's.
This is why I assumed so, but I didn't have the time to read the whole debuff. Let me see in the. So, let's see. Burst of lightning expected damage at regular interval. When
You
this
will
effect
panic.
fire, you will panic.
Basically, we need to spread and then stack.
Okay, let me change the countdown quickly. 10 seconds is fine, right? Oh, you need more.
It's
10 is okay with me.
should be fine.
I'll let you use Reprisal for the first side one.
Alright.
It's A. And stand well in the corner.
have to
It's fine. 3 is fine.
Seems
yeah,
to always
it just
target a
means I
healer though.
can't get hit by anything. So what
You
do
worked
do
out what the
with this
tether was?
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Make sure to have at least one ball.
Okay, so you don't let it touch you. There you go.
To run from it then.
Ah,
Can we pick up this? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. It's clear that the tank needs to pick up the thing.
I
Because,
don't think you can pick up the thing. I think Shelly tried.
well, this is the usual tank buster. I mean, let's say new tank buster marker that appears
Oh my god, that Christ.
in the near the tank buster AOE marker.
Oh, the red one. I see.
Yeah, exactly, with an arrow, and it drops like missile. This was the same marker.
Was it a prey then?
Yeah, but you cannot apparently give it to anybody. The only other thing I would like to try maybe is since you are tethered to the by a lightning tether, maybe you need to take 4 balls to get the the lightning debuff to break
Yeah.
the tether. I'm not sure if that makes more sense, but
But wouldn't the AoE just be then?
yeah, so maybe you need to time it, you wait for the AoE to go off, and then you grab your balls to overcharge yourself. I
Grab
don't
your
know.
balls.
Grab your ball.
Sack up, ladies and
If
gentlemen.
people wants to try that or have any other idea, I am free to.
So eat the 4th ball.
Also, I don't know if you guys saw, but the part after the ad was completely different from our previous one.
Yeah.
We didn't have the fear thing, and there was some lightning card that had been dropped.
It's on Delta. There's the bird.
So I would say kite it until the red wide
Oh,
AoE.
you just took it off me, Carrie.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
So you can pass it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it now.
Oh, cool. Give it to a tank. Do not let it touch you.
Is there really no way to get rid of it though? Does it just keep going?
It's like
I don't know.
Fuck.
Oh, it disappeared.
Okay.
Oh,
I apologize. I didn't know the buster. I didn't.
to be
see
fair,
the
I
buster.
didn't see it either. I was
I'm going
focused on
to
the bird.
play.
Oh, okay, I'll drop it here. I'll try to anyway. It's gonna be fairly... Oh. Then stack after this, maybe?
Oh,
Nope.
come on, the proc your lightning now so I can get rid of cast.
Oh, that's panic. Stop. By the way, when you're panicking, you can charge, but it'll only negate it for a little
Are
while.
you rising?
Shelly.
Well, get out, man.
Yeah, that would have been smarter, wouldn't it? Sorry.
Oh, come on.
In the middle.
No, there was one in the back in the middle.
Oh, you're right.
Good. Ah! Shit!
I used a lot of it. It was just
Oh, thank you. Okay.
this is red wide. I'm using the power.
Oh, I don't have a thing. Oh.
I know this is the clothes that drop AoE on the ground in normal mode. Yeah, this.
I think that one might be for the.
Oh,
D-
it's gonna go over here.
Oops.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I slipped. I slipped.
I
You
thought you
slipped.
died.
Executor summons. Executor summons. Give it to tank.
This is the executor. I think.
Oh,
Ow.
Okay. Okay.
Why?
you have to be on top of me to get the tether. Otherwise, you don't pick it up.
Yeah, that hit me for.
I think I know what it is. It's
Yeah.
every time you pick up another orb, every time someone picks up an orb, it's going for them.
Yeah, I stood in front of the tether and it didn't pass to me, but I
Yeah.
didn't have any
You
stacks.
can't stand in front of the tether. I just said it have to be on the body of the person, like on top of the person.
I think it has to deal with the stacks.
That's how I got it. Ash and I traded it like a couple of times like that, for fuck's sake.
But how many stacks did you guys have? All
I
stacks did you
don't
have?
know. I had
That-
3.
that-
Was there
I
an
didn't
orb
have any.
wherever
I had
we
3.
stood?
We weren't eating balls. No.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what I
do.
think as well.
Okay, we need to experience it a bit more.
I'm not saying it's not based on who has more stacks. Maybe she and I had the same amount of stacks. All I'm saying is that for it to pass from one person to another, you need to be on top of the body of the person with the tether.
Yeah, we understand,
That's all.
Karate. We just don't feel it's exactly. So let's try. Let's try what you said. It's in the back again.
There's definitely time to be greedy though.
Okay, Viad is coming up. So let's practice.
It should go to Curie, right? Because she
Yeah.
has 3 stacks if that Curie's cut.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Shelly got it and he wasn't anywhere near you.
Yeah, that's right.
This is big damage. Make sure to have 1 ball at least. I use Repulsor.
I guess it's just an AoE on Shelly.
I'm using a lot for this boss fight. Sorry, I was watching Shelly again. I kinda panicked.
I'm going
Sure.
to wait.
So let's see.
Gonna be on this side of the boss. Don't get too close to me.
Why are
Same
you?
stack. Should have done it.
Yeah, but
Who dropped that? Who dropped that cloud in the middle of the arena? Like, shouldn't they be in the corners?
Yes. Although one needs to be in the middle to cleanse the panic, no?
Well, it doesn't have to be in the middle.
I think,
Parallel.
yeah, having it in the middle is going to do a ton of damage. You put them in the corners and then move to corner to cleanse.
Yeah, that sounds better.
well, Shelly, how did you do to pick up the test?
I picked up some more of those
Orbs.
holes. Yeah.
Okay. So, what do we do about this point blank AoE on some people and because you get feared right after the end of the periodic
The
AoE.
debuff dropped off me when I get hit by lightning, so just go under.
So you went close to one of the thunder clouds and it cleansed you.
Yeah, once I got hit by it.
Okay.
We're gonna have
And
to
how much
assign
damage
corners, so.
Take?
I didn't take
Okay.
that much at all. I mean, I wasn't on full HP and I didn't die, so.
So how about we put 1 cloud over here?
Well, there is 4 people with clouds and 4 people with the debuff, so I think we should try to
Stack people in pairs, maybe.
Yeah, just have a
Maybe.
tank DPS, healer DPS.
Can people say what they had as a cloud and or of periodic AoE? Because
AoE.
I had the fear thing.
okay,
I
let's
had
do
cloud.
healer. Let's do healers first, please.
I had the fear
I had a
thingy.
cloud.
You had what, Karate?
Cloud.
Yeah. I had the AOE. Shelly, what did you have? Cloud. Okay, so it looks like it's one healer, one tank, and 2 DPS for each of the. So I would say the tanks
Team Ben and
are
Team Shelly.
together, healers are together, and the DPS work it out to be together.
Work it out.
Wing it.
But I'm not sure where you need to drop the Thundercloud. Do we try corners again?
Try corners first, and then try cleanse it in the corner, then run away.
I think, Ben, that we have to divide the group into two, like Team Ben and Team Shelly. Oh, never mind.
And
Let's
then
just
no,
start.
you can keep. There is nothing at the beginning. Like you need to go to the tiny thunder lens. You can.
No, I can't.
There's literally nothing to do. But alright, let's talk it after. Let's go. Talk
So
about.
make sure a tank has more orbs.
On A.
You sure?
Yeah, I shot earlier.
Get 3 balls. Somebody.
You sure he does?
Can't see.
Make sure to have at least one. Using the puzzle. Okay, I'm using normal mitigation, normal tank buster. Okay.
There's the clouds. I'm on A.
I'm on
Come
C.
on.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
so the
That
roll
did not go well.
after.
Can I come
Nope.
with you?
It doesn't. It's not like that. We can't stack.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
Keep-
have to drop the cloud, and you have to go for my cloud.
So it
After
keeps.
to any cloud. This is why I said, let's.
we cannot go to
clouds
any
somewhere.
clouds because we have pulsing AoE, so we need to go each on one cloud.
Does the AoE stay on you?
You
Kira?
can
Does it
take
keep pulsing when
turns
you...
going to the clouds.
Yeah,
We can
if you
take-
all run in with the AoE, won't you end up AoEing each other?
I think we do need to have it in corners. If we have it in
Yeah,
one place, it's going to get
okay.
very messy.
Carrie,
But
did you
this-
have a cloud?
I have a cloud.
Yeah, I had also had a cloud.
Yeah. First
Yeah.
tanks, we had the AoE, both.
So our previous pairs did not work.
No.
So what? Just wing it?
No,
I mean, there's
it's
not a lot of time to wing it. Like, it happened in the space of like 3 seconds.
I don't know how it works. This is why I think maybe divide the teams, but it doesn't work like that. Never mind.
Should we do one more pull and just see it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see it again.
Okay. If I have
We
a
can
cloud,
have- We can
I'm
have
going to
maybe-
A. If I have the debuff, I'm going to A. For example,
I've been tending to go to A, so maybe...
yeah, I think that's better. Like, people indicate which corner they have a tendency to go to for, and then just go.
Yeah, but what happens if, for some reason, you and James have both the periodic?
That is a good point.
I think this is just more simple.
See,
We need to figure it out, but I would say that we make tanks and
Yeah.
healers together and DPS together. By pairs.
Yeah, we can see if there's still just two of the possible four, so to speak.
Okay, I have the bird.
Make sure to have one ball. Reprisal.
Is there a way to get rid of the birds? Careful not to touch them.
Seems to just despawn.
Okay.
Oh, I have it. Oh wow, and it one hits you.
Yeah. This. If you touch it, you instantaneously die, whether you're a tank or not. Yeah.
Did
I'm
you
on
pick up
A.
a
I'm
third?
going to see.
Yeah, I think I did.
Can you
Oh
move
fuck,
after
I
the
had
spear?
the cloud AoE. Oh, I saw that point blank shit.
Okay, that works perfectly. That's all it is.
But there is one.
There's 2 clouds in the middle.
Whoa.
Well, yeah.
There's not
don't-
supposed to be any clouds in the middle.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
So what
The
happened?
cloud pulsing.
And
Sorry,
people
Jen.
don't know what they've got and then they drop it in the middle.
Yeah. So I was main tank, so north side, and I had the cloud. And since
I had
A
the
and B
cloud.
were taken, I had to run, and obviously I was too slow because that's on the opposite side of the arena. So who had the cloud by time, and who had the AoE?
I had the cloud again.
I had the AoE.
I had the cloud too.
AoE. I've never had the cloud.
I always had the AoE.
Maybe it messed up because
Because
Goofy was.
Goofy was dead. Let's do another pull and find out if that has something
Yeah, let's
to do
keep
with
the
it.
pulse. And
It funds it at least. If you can find that. Guy was
The-
fine.
The theory, once we get the positioning of the clouds and correct, we've got it sorted because
yeah,
James
exactly.
tested the theory already, and it works. Delta, delta, delta.
No? Okay, just a minute.
There is some time to be greedy, yeah. Come here.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
What? Come here.
No,
Oh, there is
like-
time to be greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some things change.
Reprisal. Thanks. I did
Yeah?
use mitigation.
I believe you have got
Oh my
the
god.
cloud.
This
Okay.
is near.
Point blank.
Drake and James, can you go south? Okay, no,
I
I,
will be.
okay, I'll
Can
take
you fire?
return.
There's a cloud on A.
There's a cloud. Clouds.
Push back.
I think I know how those things choose people.
Okay.
I noticed that the 4 closest people got the AoEs and everyone else got the
furthest.
clouds. No, the
Okay.
closest got the It was the 2 tanks and James and I that had
Yes.
the AoEs, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
And we were literally right in the boss's hitbox.
Yeah, but
I see.
I don't know, I could be
We
wrong.
can bait the.
it makes sense. It makes sense, Drake. But I failed to see all on the previous run, like QRT or Ashe or Goofy or Ali were closer to you, to the boss, since you are melee.
Let's
They
test-
were, though. Well, I mean, 1 run or 2 runs, Ashe was pretty close to me, and she got the AoE as well.
That's a good feel.
Hey, can we cancel countdown? Just a second.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I could be wrong.
If
But
we
don't-
test and choose all of the ranged, and the range and healers choose a position now. So as soon as it starts casting it, we'll move out.
Well, assuming it works that way, then that.
Assuming it works that way. I'll go see.
D.
And assuming it does work this way, if the melee, or rather the 2 melee and the 2 tanks get the AoEs, then we can also pick a spot.
I'll take B. As a tank, I'll take B.
Oh, okay.
I'll
As a melee, I'll take B.
No,
Yeah,
I
Ali is
guess there's
also on B.
Would be nice if I could take A, but
yeah, I guess I'll go.
Oh no, okay. I'll take C. I'll take C. You can keep
I'll-
You're the main tank.
Yeah, but they want to stay as close as possible from the
That's
boss.
for the sake of
yeah,
learning,
but
I could go 5.
then I'll
if you
go
take C, if
B.
you, just 1 point, Ben. If you take C, then James will not be the closest to the boss anyway. He'll only be until you get
It's fine.
to C.
It's either
Make
go
sure-
off Ben or run it afterwards, I think.
Well, it
We
doesn't
need-
seem to be
we need to practice it anyway.
following anyway.
Yeah.
I'll take C for this run.
Okay, I'll
Just
go B then.
it works, and
So melee and tanks stay close. Everyone else stay.
Stay.
yeah, I will try to call it. Yeah. On C.
It's on me.
Why is everyone picking up so many orbs then?
I have the birds.
Yes, I have 3 of them as well. I can pick up them.
How about you come to my body?
Red word coming up.
Oh, it does work.
Why
I
did
think
Shady-
maybe just only the tank pick up 3, only the off tank.
We just run in this
Yeah,
guy.
the other people, you can pick up 2 of them if you want, but it's no point picking up any more than that. It
No, that's not.
Yeah, I don't think.
takes primal.
Yeah,
I
well,
get the ad and the buster. Nice.
with people dead, I didn't wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
there's no way to tell that.
It's
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Can you use arm's length just to see if it works?
Yeah, I used to.
I'm not.
It
It
did,
does.
yeah.
Thank you. It's at least one thing confirmed.
Uh-oh.
It's the cloud in the middle because someone's dead.
A
Yeah.
lot of people were
Yeah.
dead by the time that came, so it's hard to confirm.
Okay, so we need to make sure we take no more than 2 orbs to make sure Shelly is the one with the most amount of.
All right.
Good to go? Or do we need to explain some stuff, discuss about some stuff?
We should be fine.
I think we're okay.
Let's go.
Let's clear this. Let's fall.
What was the boss percentage when you died here? It was probably 85 or something.
like that, yeah.
C. Charlie.
Resin.
I'll res initially and
Okay, we are lucky.
Okay, I got 3 tethers now. 3 of those things.
Red word coming up, Reprisal is up.
Just cloud after this.
Yeah.
Kid bird is gone.
Okay, clouds coming up.
Man, they stay close.
Yeah.
Oops, I apologize. Yeah, so the boss is following
I
back.
got vulnerability, but
arm's length.
Come on,
Arm's
hit
length.
me. Fuck. Hands out.
it seemed to work there, though.
Yeah.
why do I have? Why did I have?
Static arrow.
Getting Shelly. Getting Drake.
Is this the chargey things?
Yeah.
You guys just stay to the side for this, right?
Careful, because you're in the middle. Drake.
Yeah, I'm
There we
gonna
go.
wait till then.
How come we didn't
Oh,
knock me
it's-
two cars, Eugene?
Out.
We have to be knocked back into a certain position.
Yes, as far out as possible.
Okay.
God damn it! He wouldn't let me poke.
Win. That's not a subtle win. That's an overt
Who
win.
res Drake?
That was Curie.
Why?
I'm sorry!
Win.
I thought we could carry on.
What was she saying, Ash, by the way?
How come you got knocked back further?
Because I was standing right on the edge.
Like here?
You need to be further from the
You
middle.
basically need to be on this position.
Okay.
Then.
Okay.
It kind of helped though, because
On the dotted line. Guys.
I have confirmed from normal mode that arm's length doesn't work on the
On
horse.
that one,
in the
no, it
middle,
doesn't.
I confirm that too, but I try every time anyway.
Well, yeah. In this specific case, since you are using the arm's length from the living force mechanic, I think you shouldn't have it for this.
It's on Bravo. Well, I could say just this on number 2.
Can other people touch the bird?
No,
No.
This one there.
I don't think so. But I don't want to do that science.
I was on its path. He is on top of
Cloud.
me.
Next.
Yeah, Cloud, melee stay close.
Yeah, we can confirm that works. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, can you? What's that?
Hit me.
Seven
Push
course.
back, arm's length.
Beautiful.
It
Nice.
doesn't seem to be that bad of a pushback if you are in the corner direction.
I see. It's pretty cool.
So Drake, or maybe Drake, you gap close deep, gap close early.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, horses.
Will you proliferate
yeah.
suicide so you can attack it?
Oh,
You have
Okay.
these giants on the
beautiful.
edge there.
I'm getting.
Getting...
Tank Buster,
Drake.
I'm using Gallows.
Thank you.
This is Red White.
Reprise zone.
I'm
You don't have any else.
Check it off.
Just a baby.
Put some more. Okay, this is another enhanced ability.
Found this one. Oh, it's that
Place
thing.
to stay away on the...
It has a stack, guys.
Yeah.
That-
I think this is similar to Lakshmi when she has Chanchala buff.
Oh,
to do
Chanchala, yeah.
that. Whoa, Shelly.
Resin.
I
Yeah,
guess
I
you
got the
didn't have the ball.
Vulnerability stacks on... Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I didn't have any
Birds.
Oh.
gold for it or something.
Buster and bird. Be careful.
Yeah, I used my. I popped everything. Literally
There,
making
there isn't really anything to pick up here.
stepped leader. It's a new thing.
Oh my god. Spread for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Just no bolts.
Rizal,
Completely.
provoked.
Resin gun.
Rising
She had
Shadow.
died. I got
Back and goofy.
999,000 damage.
Me too then.
Fury's
don't have purple.
He has 7, 8 sacks. He has a
You
lot
have to
of stuff.
cut the orbs down them, like
Probably
maybe
have to collect the orbs, yes.
14
didn't
stacks.
do a damn thing.
I think we're dead.
Or
no.
maybe not.
Oh,
Oh my
what the hell?
What do we
god!
do?
Oh my god!
That
Just
doesn't
gonna
look
go over
good.
here.
What the
I'm
hell?
gonna stand on this.
I'm gonna stand on this and die!
Oh,
I
Don't
had
stand on
something for a
that.
second. I had braced.
Did that kill you straight out for standing on it though?
No.
No, I got a buff called braced.
Maybe you get it and you leave it. Just leave the puddle.
Yeah,
yeah, no,
Yeah,
no
no
problem.
Oh.
We've literally done this one time.
I've done it
In
twice.
normal mode.
I barely know.
No, no.
Wow, this is a very descriptive.
Braced.
Stand firm.
No shit, Sherlock!
Okay, that was
Oh, I
it.
know what to do.
My ACT is updated, I tried it literally just before.
I have it running.
Yeah, me too.
You have to do some weird workarounds to get it working, but it's running.
On A.
Okay.
The real
Oh right,
one.
there's been the full one released.
There's a
I'm
fake
still
one.
using the beta.
Okay, make sure you don't have more than 2 balls.
Actually.
Right away.
Careful, don't let it walk into you.
Doesn't seem to go effectively. Not
I don't,
No.
I don't think it cares what you do as long as you don't have 3 stacks or more stacks.
Okay, it's disappear now.
Okay. Clouds. Melee
right.
close. Okay.
Hit me.
Back, use arm's length or shortcut.
Oh!
So,
Fuck my life! I was so happy I had just saved Drake.
Alright, so
I think this is the wrong side for me, but
So
alright.
is there a way
Yeah,
to
it
like
doesn't
top
matter.
position it?
Yeah.
yours in the middle has the buff from.
Oh my god.
You have to be just over the little line there.
No,
What?
I have.
What happened
Because
there?
this is where we were last time, and we got clipped by one horse of this side. We didn't
Oh.
get pushed. I have a theory.
I guess we need to check which side.
Do we need
I-
to be 4 people on one side and 4 on the other?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
That I don't know, but I noticed that the horse on the middle had the visual buff, like the thunderbolts rotating around it. This run and on the previous run, it didn't have it. I would say
Oh.
it would depends. It would change the force of the pushback, and we would have to say to stand either closer to the middle or less.
That's why there's 2 lines.
Oh.
Maybe.
I would say this is something like this.
Damn, how did you even see that?
Well, I was on the front side of the boss, and since the horse was on the back, I was a good vision. Okay.
Yeah.
So he kicked us further that time, so when he has a buff,
Yeah, when
we
we
need
has
to be
Yeah.
closer.
exactly. This is what I would say.
Food, if you need to.
Good observation, though.
Also, remind me next run to discuss about the positions for cleansing the pulsing AoE because I don't think this is very efficient right now to have me going. And again, it doesn't last that long. I don't know. As you
So I moved fairly quickly up the cloud.
Hey,
Who's going to be the first to walk off the edge there?
James.
What?
Oh, James. We know it's James. He always walks off. And
it's a matter of time, James.
it's a matter of time.
You kill yourself once. No one ever forgets.
No, never.
I still remember how confident I was about it as well.
Oh, tank needs to grab an orb. Oh.
Yeah. Did you pick up 3 of them or?
No, I had one.
Shelly.
The fuck, I had 2 of them.
sorry,
uh,
I forgot.
I'm gonna have to drop mine towards the back of the arena.
Oh no, it's gone. We've dead.
Are we?
Mine's right at the back of the arena if someone
Yeah,
needs one.
flank. Partial casts. Oh, they fused?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I got one as well and I wasn't expecting it.
It's okay. We had some deaths. So.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
my death. So why in the hell did the ad go for me then?
You had more balls.
No. I mean,
You had more balls than Shelly.
No, you said he had only one.
I had one. In game.
I don't know.
Oh. That's a nice detail.
Way to amuse me, that's scary.
He's the one who brought it up.
Okay, let's try to pay attention.
Pay attention to your balls, guys.
Actually, always better.
Only Shelley's allowed to have 3 balls.
Oh my god.
I can't see, guys. Oh my god.
I can't fucking breathe.
You see that? You see that meat cleaver he's wielding? Of course, it's him.
I'm amazed you haven't tired yet.
Be careful with your amount of.
Oh my god. Then you've got 2 balls. Careful not to get another. I hate being 5 years old.
No, you don't. You love it.
Not doing raids.
Oh,
Ben,
that killed
what
that.
happened to you then?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I
Shelly has a cloud.
I have the AoE.
It's in the middle.
Right in the
Leave
oh,
it
yeah.
for you can flank or shaker.
I don't know how you healed me.
It hasn't disappeared.
Because I'm a professional, James.
Yes.
Cool with the cloud in the middle. Don't move too much. Okay, this is the horse's charge again. So the one in the back.
See how many balls the horse has.
He has the buff, so I would say stand closer to the middle, like on this line. Yeah. Let's see.
Took a vulnerability back. Yes, it
That's
does.
bad.
I'd say just behind the land.
I used everything.
Yeah, I
Thank
stood just
you,
behind the line
Holly.
there as well, but
Oh,
I'm fine.
Oh, it's that AoE afterwards that we need to spread.
Is it now?
No, it just nuked me.
Yeah, this
Resin
is
Goofy.
thunderstorm.
Thank you.
Shelly, make sure to have at least one ball because there's
Yeah.
one
I have 'em.
bankery at the end of this set, this film. Yeah, it removes the sack as well. I'm using a lot because it kinda died.
It's fine.
Yeah, this is the phase again.
Okay, I got 2 balls.
My god.
Tank
Good
plus
to know.
Aren't any more balls? Yep, no, mind there is one over here. Yep, this one.
Stepped leader.
Have we seen this before?
Yeah, we
Oh.
saw
Oh,
this
yeah.
before.
So that's
Oh,
the
wait.
Oh, I don't know what got me.
Red White AoE coming up, be careful. Okay. Good job.
This is where we need to collect things, isn't it?
No. The ability is called Fury 14. I'm pretty sure he has to have 14. But
Is
then
this-
get at
yeah.
least
We
one.
need to have one for this to mitigate some damage, don't we?
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
It still knocks back.
Okay, so again, let's see. Oh, what's this?
That's the thing that
You
you
pop
they
it.
killed
Great.
me last time.
Probably pop your ability.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Ah,
Oh, but it's on the
you
opposite
need to
side.
press the ability.
Yes, I pressed it, but I died.
shout, Kelly.
Okay, but that was pretty good up to that point.
Yeah.
Just to remember that the stepped leader ability we need to
Spread.
So you took the charge from the middle.
Aw.
I got
You
hit,
broke one.
and so do we all stand on one side?
Yeah, but what about this buff in the middle then?
It's for
I
after,
don't know.
maybe? Because he goes once and another time. He goes across twice.
Oh, really?
Backwards and forward. Yeah.
Yeah. he
After we
did.
died, he went back to the initial position. So maybe we need to use the thing we're getting from the floor after.
Yeah.
When the other ones explode.
Did you fall off, Goofy?
No, I was stood because he had the horse that dashed across had the orb things. I was
Yes,
stood
where's
like
the
here,
stand? Yeah, okay. This is what
and
I
the
wanted
staff
to
was
see.
behind me.
Just
And
for
you killed one of the staffs.
Yeah, it snapped the top
Yeah.
off.
so
So
just
maybe that's safe.
to just to sum up some things. What I would suggest with the horse that charged through the middle, if he has the buff, you would stay in this inner line, and if it doesn't have it, you would stay on this
Yeah.
dotty line. Let's go like this. One additional information during the last part, but where we all died, one side had a lot of horses, normal thunder horses. The other side did not, so obviously I think it
Oh,
would be preferable. Like the whole left side of the arena, had some other tiny thunder horses going through. So
Right.
I think we should all stand towards the side where there is no thunder horses.
Yes. But I've also seen horses spawn on both sides.
Yeah, I think it's
Ah, but then there's room. It's the one where you stand on this dotted line,
yes, yeah,
and then you get knocked back here, and there's nothing.
on the edge.
But there's two horses here.
Yeah, but during this final phase, there was like the horse in the middle and like 4 or 5 of them on the left side of the arena when facing. So I'm pretty sure you are supposed to stand right side. But I assume this is on. By the way, that was a 65% or something.
Oh, already.
Basically,
Basically.
It's on Delta.
That phase coming up.
James, you need an orb.
Uh-oh.
Accidentally picked up.
Can you pick more to regain the buff?
He needs to wait
Use
until
allowed,
it runs out.
use gang, I think it's...
Yeah, I'm taking more damage now since I accidentally kept
I apologize, I was watching
Raising.
actually
Clouds.
my
Oh, mine
Knock
didn't
back.
trigger.
Yeah, I
Push
turned
back.
my vulnerability stacks.
yeah, that's
Couldn't
Pressing
make them from the
James.
cloud.
Thank you.
Can you guys, by the way, clear the orbs around the boss? It's easier to pick up.
us in the middle as buff.
Oh, you have to be just on the line.
Also, you guys got a vulnerability. Some of you did.
If you stand too much on the line, you get the vulnerability stack.
No, I think it comes from since it's a buffed ability, you need to have at least one orb to. Okay, the boss.
I'm not sure.
Sorry.
Okay.
Red for this.
The spread is a bit after for now. We just make sure you have one orb for the thunder that will drop on you, or else you will die. Like
Pressing James.
Okay.
Can't,
I think
can't
it's
using
using
gallows.
this time.
using allowed. And I will heal myself as
That.
but I need it because I don't have mana.
Pick up
I
one
don't
more
think
ball.
and the
Fine, fine, you take that one, take that one.
Yeah, I got 3 of them now. There's a ball underneath him.
Okay, spread out. Thunder step leader. Oh no!
It hits
It's
where
not
you
spread
were.
out. It hits
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Raid wide AoE coming up.
Tactician.
Okay, Viad has disappeared.
The third is taking stacks from me, by the way. So I have to continuously pick up.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
That's interesting.
That's his builds.
He eats orb stacks.
Yeah.
This side.
It's safe here on this side. It should be.
Yeah. He has the buff, so stun inside.
Make sure you're in front of
Let's
one.
place one lens. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, we're so dead.
There are too many broken ones.
I
But
had
you
broke
got
one.
it. You got it, Goof. This is what.
I broke the top one here.
Yeah, I broke one, and somebody next to me also broke one.
So do we assign positions from
He
where?
eats,
What are we assigning from north or what? This side.
It's safe here.
Yeah,
on
sure.
this side.
So from north, we should make yes, a the line buff, in so fact, stun from north inside. to
Make
north
sure
to
you're
south.
in front.
I don't want to pull it.
This side.
It's safe here. on
If
this.
you don't mind, I will be first. What
Do you want to go
wanna-
second or?
I would have Shelly go second if you. I would say the 2 tanks for DPS and the 2 healer. Did anybody saw if there was 8 spears?
Yeah, there is.
there are, yeah.
It says summoning 14 or whatever. He has 14, and then he puts 14 down. Oh, maybe that's 7 on either side. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that means that maybe some. Oh yeah, I have an idea. There is only 7 spears, and the last people needs to take the buff to stand firm to make sure the horse doesn't go for another round of across the area.
Ah, genius.
Oh,
Let's
we need to hold it. I
let's
see.
see from the stream if we have a good view. There is yeah, it looks like there is 7. There is 7 on each side. Yeah.
So a tank take the.
But the
spot
thing
for them?
is, this time he didn't go back and forth in the same line. He went forward and then he went towards us. He didn't go back to the same place. Did you see that, Ash? Like, he didn't use this line twice. He went straight down and then he went like that towards us.
I don't think I saw that.
Was
Who
that just
does?
him
He was-
done with
he
his
was
charges and coming towards us?
He was on top of me and someone else who had
He
broken.
just kind of appeared on top of Ben, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the boss that respawned on top of me on 8, but it wasn't the
Yep.
horse, the thunder horse.
He was just returning to the fight.
It's the boss, exactly. Yeah. So let's see, I have a few questions. I have one question to James and Drake. Looks like you had
Drake is
the stand firm buff during the previous run, because you died right on the thing.
It didn't do a
Didn't
damn
do
thing.
I think we need to break staves around the place where those people are going to be, to make it safe for them.
Yeah, but I'm
I mean,
confused
it
about
only
this.
looks like we need to destroy the 7 on this one side, whatever side
We-
we're
we-
getting knocked back to.
That's all we can do because there are horses on one side. We have to go to one
The
side.
AoEs from the spears on the side with the horses
You get
don't
knocked
reach
back
us.
into them.
You stand in front
Position
of them.
yourself and wait for the horse to charge, and when he charges, he knocks you back, and you hit the staff, and it breaks.
Who's
We
taking?
still have to look for whether the horse that's dashing across is buffed or not to know what line to stand on.
Yeah,
Yes.
seems so. I do have a question.
Yeah.
So the brace thing, who stands on that? How does that
For
work?
now, nobody. Let's try to break all the staffs to have a better view of what happened and
I think
prepare a call. No?
we need to. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well,
I would say-
the
I
brace
would
thing
say
seems
we-
to disappear when the horses charge.
Yeah, but some people tried it there and they died instantly and took the horse exactly basically.
Yeah, no, I'm
Did
not
a million
questioning
damage
that.
to me.
I will, like I was saying, I think we should prioritize breaking staves near the place where people get the buff to brace.
So do we have positions assigned for that yet?
No.
Well, we were forming a lot. We were doing that.
Yeah, it was
Put
Ben.
it all line.
Yeah, but we didn't assign
Line
it.
from me to
Oh, is that why we were standing like that?
In the line.
Yeah.
yeah. This is what I assume so. Let's have the healers in the back now. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter.
It's just that I'm usually near the A quadrant.
You won't be near the A
I
in
can
this
be
diagram, for
further down.
example.
So do you want to
That's really ugly.
pick up Sigmund?
There we go. Look, we managed.
Alright.
We made a line.
Yay!
It's like school children trying to get in line for class.
Okay,
We
so
didn't quite get the healers for the back, but we did it.
let's try to do that. And since there are only seven staffs, well, Ali and Goofy, you can just do the same thing
Let's do the same thing.
and go for the last spear together. Or if you are feeling courageous, use the stand firm thing.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you'll take a million damage, but have fun with that.
It's
A.
okay.
That's very risky, Van.
I figured out the timings.
Devil, leave on the edge.
Rip. I have three balls.
Yeah, I got 3 balls now.
Okay, that's good.
Should be the master of the bolt.
So how were we ever able to exchange the tether then?
The fuck you took him from me? Okay,
Oh,
You
Ben.
probably had the same amount of stacks, I imagine.
Ben Resing?
I'm gonna be turning the boss a bit here.
Oh, I have a rough idea of what happened. Very
Razzie.
kind. Can I get a
Do
minute?
you not want?
Yeah, please don't pick up like 2 or even at that point, because when it takes a stack from his summon,
Yeah, you don't want
Oh,
to stand
which is,
there.
oh, sorry, man.
Push back. Ow.
I saw you were close
Are you okay to continue?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
let's
let's
just
just practice.
jump off.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
don't.
Oh, Kiri! With the side. Kiri.
It's
Too
9.
bad, yeah, guys.
You want to
I don't
break?
think anyone but the off tank ever needs more than 1, to be honest. The
Yep.
damage mitigation from it seems really tiny.
So, do we want to take a break?
I'm good. to
Yes,
continue.
please.
Okay, I'll take a
Alright.
break.
Take 7 minutes, even if you don't smoke anymore.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Quite a fun fight there.
Yeah, it's cool.
You prefer it to Eden? Or Eden Prime, even.
Merci.
Skibidi.
Okay, only Shelly is allowed to take some orbs. Using the pressure. Oops, sorry, I missed it.
What happened?
I forgot, like if you have, I use, oh, thank you, because I forgot to cover. But I push back with arm strength.
Oh. I was paralyzed, so my thing didn't work.
Did you get paralyzed?
Yeah, he has the buff, so it's turning the inner line.
Can someone tell me where you're seeing the buff?
Which buff?
The buff that you just mentioned.
It's like free orb.
It's yes, 3 balls circling. You will see it. Let me when you does it again.
Some orbs circling around the horse.
Yes, but there is a bit of thunders on top and bottom. You will
Is
see
this
it.
around the boss or
No.
that?
This is what
No,
is spinning
around
around the
the
boss Ashe.
Yeah, right now.
Yes,
But it's
also
around the horse that dashes over.
on the- Okay, make sure to have at least one orb to tank the thunder that will fall on top of you.
Yeah.
You take a lot of damage in this bit, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to subturn as much as possible. But it's doing about 25 or 40. And the surf coming back.
I'll try use feint a bit more if it helps.
I wouldn't think it's physical damage, but
Step away from your position.
That wasn't quick
Sorry,
enough.
I called it late. I forgot that. Raid AoE coming up. Alright, good job guys. Now it will be the 14.
So let's just get this right and not worry about DPS for a second.
Yeah.
Doesn't look, is it lower?
can
You
I
stand in
yes,
front
no.
on the line and in front of your spear.
Should be okay here.
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell happened?
Oh, maybe that's what the
So
bracing
I
is
guess-
about.
That's
Yeah.
what the brace is for, is it?
Probably.
The tank does need to go in there.
Did we break them all at least?
No,
Well, I don't know, I
we
don't
died
know.
from the charges. I didn't get pushed away.
I think I was onto something when I said the tank has to go in there with a cooldown.
Yeah.
Can't mitigate one, but yeah.
You
It has
can
to be
use
like any
home gun.
tool, yeah.
I doubt using Anvil is the normal way to. Do you want to do it, Shelly?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
I don't know if it's right. I'm just, I don't see any other way of doing it.
Well, it's on you if it's not right.
Oh, thank you.
No, you're right.
I think you're onto
Probably
something.
right. But I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Need to see more.
I stepped between both healers there, I think. Oh, I was meant to go for share the last one, wasn't I? My bad.
Share what?
Ignore me, I'm talking about the spears. Oh, and I'm gonna die to the spears. Holy crap.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, sorry, I'll shut up.
It's fine. This is a part we all know. We
Should
can.
know.
Well, in fact, my suggestion would be to try to see if they can optimize uptime or something like this. Using reprisal, make sure to have one orb at least.
It's going to steal him.
Gotta go fast.
I'm using gallows for this time.
Okay, the bird is gone.
Oh,
Bounce.
Ali, you died on an orb.
Stay
So
close.
sad.
Shelly up, Cloud. Careful.
Oh, I think we're dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't try this.
Oh, ow.
Clear.
Sorry, that was my mimicry. I just needed to get cleared up. That was nice.
Somehow I lived.
It's okay.
Okay, never mind.
I think I threw us at the start there.
That evil look.
Ali just releasing her inner self.
Right, let's pull right away so we don't lose time. It's beat.
Beep beep.
Curry pretending to be a car.
Yep.
I was
Not
thinking of
just
the
any
road runner.
car.
Yeah, make sure to
Beep,
have
beep,
one
beep.
ball, and Shelly should have 3. Reprisal that.
Oh, come on, there was an orb there, I didn't see it.
So I was trying to serve you.
Okay. I will need support for calling this one. So I can't follow it. Push back, arm strength.
I have 3 orbs somehow.
Yeah, 2 of them
With the charges, you will lose one.
Yeah.
After the charge. He has the buff, so stand. Yeah,
Can I pick up the orb, please?
Oh, we should have one orb. Yeah, because we have vulnerability. I'm getting.
You don't have to wait for those horses to run across, you can just run straight back in.
Yeah, that is true.
Not moving.
Okay, take one orb at least.
make a note of your positions because after this it's the step leader.
Okay, add coming up. I don't have a vulnerability. Make it easier for them.
I have to add. Oh, I still have it.
Oh,
Surely.
yeah, there's no...
There's a one here.
Okay, step leader, have to move from your position. Move now.
Sorry about that.
It's kind of delayed.
Yeah, I was.
You need to move using a puzzle. You need to move at the end of the turn. Okay, it's the 14 lens.
So who's going in the brace?
Shelly.
Shelly.
Shelly. I'm gonna put a shield on Shelly then.
Then I will go between the healers.
Yep.
Stand on those.
Okay, we need to stand on A and D side. Make sure to face your lens.
One is not broken. Ben, you did.
Oh,
Well, I died from the charge. Was I?
maybe a little bit too
Little
far.
bit. A little bit.
I don't think I needed the vulnerability. I only... he only took me down to like 30% or something.
Okay, that's
So
good to know.
Pop normal cooldown instead.
But we might be onto something.
Food.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Food.
Oops, sorry.
It's fine. I prefer to have the boss in the middle.
Sorry about that, activated it.
Speak.
B. Rising.
I know. Don't say it. I know.
I didn't say anything.
You were
I'll
going
take
to.
the other. I'll take the other. Well, let me try
Okay,
to.
I showed you. Oh, never mind. It's... Okay, we survived, surprisingly.
Yeah, like, actually.
Somehow I tackled.
Back. Slanting.
Facing it towards the north again.
You figured out my trick to
Okay,
avoid
keep
the
the boss. I shot you.
Okay.
maybe.
Take one ball if you don't have one. Because you will get vulnerability stacks if you don't have a ball. Okay,
No
he doesn't
debuff.
have a buff, so stand a bit further away this time. On the dotted line.
You don't need to read it.
Can you back center?
Fang Blaster.
I used my awesome shield on him.
No, I didn't finish casting
Surprise
that.
Mine is instant.
Hey,
now I
I
get-
had X-Cog on him. It pops. That's all that's needed.
Look at that. I just took that thing without an orb and it was fine.
Make sure to have one orb at least. I'll take the ad, Shadow.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Take it, Ali, if you want. Oh, you have it.
They move right at the end of this next one,
So
right?
it's nice when the fairy pees on you.
Oh, God.
Just happening. Step leader. Prepare to move from the move now. Oh, sorry. I didn't point.
Try this one.
You got onto it.
What?
Oh my God, no.
Oh,
Resi.
the bird's on thrown out.
Can you get Drake?
Something.
I do have Swift.
Heal up, you have a bit of time.
Need all of us up there.
Ali got in.
Do you want me to do a thing, Shadow?
Yeah, if you want. So which position?
Get a
Dude,
I
north.
was first.
So it's one. Up there.
He is supercharged
Oh, he's
on
he's
the other side.
this side.
Okay, they're
Okay.
all broken.
Nice.
Hey, that worked.
Yes.
We did it! Yay! Oh,
Easy.
nice.
Now kill it. Take him to the middle. In
Make
case
sure to
there's
have
more
one
clouds.
ball at least. Okay, prepare to move
Step.
from your local.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Okay,
Well,
that's
those
a
are
little
way
bit
bigger.
bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Ours was a donut.
It's weird because
Chain.
He tricked us.
nearby player.
Ow, Jesus Christ.
Okay, it chained on to me instead, and then onto Ben, and then
Oh, that's interesting. But I didn't have time to read the debuff.
Me neither.
We should reset the instance. That's not how you.
No, we should not suicide. Oh, that wasn't the thing. It was
That's what
called
she
chain
got.
thing.
Chain lightning.
Yeah.
That's the cast that he was doing.
Ah, and the name of the debuff?
Electrified. Racked by electricity, nearby players will also be electrified when the effect ends and the charge disperses. So somebody will get this, and you need to be away from everybody else, I suppose.
I think we need to pass it.
yeah.
To pass
I
it.
mean, I rezzed next to Curie and immediately got
Yeah.
shocked by it.
But you had no
the
HP
problem is
though.
that we don't know how
Yeah, I
many people will
just
get
died
it.
it.
Since only 3 people
Yeah.
were alive when the debuff happened.
Also, did you notice that our thing that killed all the DPS was a donut? Ali, yours was a donut as well.
Was it a donut?
I don't think it was
I
a
just
donut,
saw-
it was
On
just
the
a
steps.
bigger AoE.
Yeah.
Step
Everyone
leader.
was on top of each other though, like there were 5 people here basically.
It
Yeah,
looked
we had
like
to
a
get them off
donut
the cuddle
to me.
puddle.
It was a donut.
Mine was an AoE. Definitely.
Mine
an
was
AoE.
just a
Yeah,
straight AoE.
that was a splash.
Then minus me, this one.
So we can assume that DPS have the AoE and healers and tanks have maybe the donut.
Okay, so what I'm
I don't
saying
think I have a
is,
donut.
what I'm saying is, usually the stepped ladder looks like a circle, like this on the ground.
Right.
But the second one that killed the wiped out the DPS, mine looked like a donut.
Mine was
Yeah.
just a bigger version
Can you-
of the first one.
Do you
It
know how
was
big
bigger than
donut
the
was?
first one, but it was a transparent donut.
How big was it?
It was.
tell?
If this is where I'm standing, it was until more or less here.
So it didn't kill me. I think my
No.
AoE killed me.
But Ali's was also a donut. She died over here, and I died over here, and we both had donuts.
I think they're all donuts.
I think they're all donuts as well.
I'm just looking at
Maybe.
Yeah.
the footage.
Pretty sure mine
Yeah.
wasn't a donut.
That's a lot of. I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah,
some-
they are donuts.
They are
I
definitely.
mean, they're overlapping, obviously. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not saying
Since
that
they roll on top of each other.
Clean.
I'm not saying that they are like donuts with a hole in the middle. They're just this, two concentric circles. So we need to spread out a little bit more.
Let's pull.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Like I
we
was
just
saying, there
spread
was
out.
like
We'll be
5
fine.
people here in
Yeah.
the center.
Yeah,
we
the important thing
stay
is
away
we
from
need
it.
to spread out
Yeah.
before the end of the since it will be
Yeah.
placed
Yeah.
where you are at the end of the camp.
Can we just say that the person that gets chain lightning has to go towards B and C or something and get the hell out of the
No,
way?
that's not what I'm.
No,
that's
I know,
not
I
the
know.
one.
There's 3 people that got chain lightning the
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
previous 10.
We might all get it. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's C.
I would think it's.
Oh, yes.
There's like 4 people.
Because everybody was dead.
Yeah.
And
I-
Ashe got it as soon as she rezzed.
Well, I got it on
But
you.
that's because she was on me. Yeah.
In fact, since the initial charge of the chain lighting was 8, you need to
Yeah, then you
pass
get
it
them
through
6,
everybody.
7 and then 6.
You
Right.
cannot get it twice because you get a debuff that makes you heart weak or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like a
Electrified.
rot in the teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
don't
I
lie,
don't
don't.
like those mechanics.
This tank buster.
Storm
Cloud.
It's
cloud.
not more coming at once.
Oh. Oh.
To me.
You're onto me.
In Paradise, use that culture cast.
Like, I just want to be safe. Oh, God, that's not safe.
You feel
No.
safe?
Just one.
Okay, make sure to have 1 ball at least.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Supercharged.
Supercharge, yeah.
Ben, where are you going?
Well, I tried to take 1 ball.
Oh, then. Oops.
Rising.
Tank buster, I'm using gallows because I don't have them.
That's fine. I don't mind that because I didn't have time to full shield on you.
Side wide away,
7 being here.
visor up.
Tactician.
See, we didn't have any orbs and we survived that just fine.
Yeah, because he didn't have the
That
rotating
power up
button.
he's got now.
Oh.
Make sure to have 1 ball
Yeah.
at least.
Okey-doke. I understand now.
It's
He had no
Chanchala.
balls.
Yeah. Similar to Chancha.
He had no balls. I understand that part.
That's potency. I'll just keep to myself now.
He had no balls, so he had no potency. Well, wow.
Yeah.
Buster.
Okay, got it.
That's unheard of.
You okay?
Step leader, prepare to move.
Oh,
Okay, move now.
did the ad just spawn on
Yes,
me?
there's nothing more
Yeah,
to pick up. There's
I'm
nothing more to pick
razzing.
up.
Head wide AoE, be careful, head wide AoE.
Okay.
Oh, I have it.
Yes, there's no.
See? I
more
passed
balls.
on. I passed it to you.
Okay, raise, heal up. This is time to chill. A time.
Let's chill.
I don't have the MP to rise.
I am razzing.
Okay, get at least 1 ball if possible. One orb, sorry, I need to.
He'll.
What side is it?
Okay, it's C and B and C. Just
Is it?
Oh, I'll just get this one.
Uh-oh, we got one missing.
Oh, and we
Oh,
also
no.
That time I did it.
I was-
It's actually fine if we missed one, as long as it's on the far side.
Max go could which I missed.
I don't understand. If I'm too close, I get hit by the charge, and if I'm too far, I fall.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very consistent there. We're missing something, I think.
That's what I was saying. Ash
What?
and I were still passing the tether of the ad between us.
I mean, the spear things, like when we get knocked back.
I assume you just need the same amount and then just stand on each other. Just
Yes, exactly. But who cares what I say?
No, because we already tried it, Kuat. And at
Ah.
some point, you got 3 balls. Shelly
Yeah.
had 3 as well. He tried to be on top of you, and it
and
didn't
it-
transfer the tether.
It
No.
did.
It did. Just
Ah.
now it did.
Okay. Pretty sure we tried it already. In any case,
You have to be on top of the other player, like literally, like body to body,
Okay,
like
okay,
this.
okay.
Otherwise,
In any
if
case-
you're like this, then no, of course it's not gonna transfer.
well,
That's what I've been
try-
saying from the start.
try to have less balls than Shelly, and it shouldn't
Well,
cause any issue anyway.
I always have less balls than Shirley.
Less orb.
Well then,
Like, I always only have one. I'm careful. Max 2. But never when there's an ad coming. And it's only by accident. It's C.
Okay.
Don't you need a rescue team?
No, I'm fine. I'm a strong, independent man. You don't need me rest.
Okay, I'm not getting it. I need 3 balls.
Head work. Using head pressure. Oh, just had a big shield.
Clouds!
Stay close. Stay close.
Cloud is a very weird relation.
Knockback.
He's not back. Anti-knockback. Grab a ball if possible. Okay, look at the horse in the middle to see if he has the buff on it.
He has
does.
balls.
So stand on the inner line. Thank you. Right away. Okay, he's buffing again, so grab 1 ball and no more. And dodge the upcoming AoE. Release. Okay, Yad will spawn. And this guy is in cooldown.
ball was so far away.
Okay, prepare to move. Move now.
Oh, where did that one come from?
You walked into somebody else's,
Head
maybe?
wedding coming. Losing the puzzle.
My god, the creepiness.
Okay, very clean. Good job. Okay, it's a B and C side.
Guys, can't quite work out.
As you are
ranges.
Heal me!
Rising
AoE's just going to be AoE's here now, right?
Spread out so we can see a bit more. Yeah, thank you, James.
So I'll get one position.
Actually, you had a bit of time.
We can just be safe.
There it is.
I'm gonna be full test over here.
I'm not moving, I'm testing the donut thing.
It is
I was
the
a donut.
oh no, the dead guys dropped them too.
Yeah,
I can
our
tell you-
horses
Yeah,
had
only
them.
3 people alive again.
It was a donut, but
Yeah.
There's 2 people with chain lightning.
Tank Buster, I don't have no HB.
I think you probably need to pick up the
Orbs.
Oh my god, this combo! Well,
I got double
At the
shot
end.
there.
you
Jesus
were
I do
Christ.
not think it's like the rot. I don't think it's like the Allagan rot. Is it?
Well, it's not exactly the same now.
We're missing something with that.
well,
Just like a spread thing, maybe?
what are you talking about?
I was trying to work at the chain lightning. How that work?
Okay, just for information, after the AoE from the spears that didn't break go out, I will try to relocate the boss in the middle because in the
Yeah.
corner like this, it's impossible to
Yeah.
move.
Is it?
Well,
Okay.
it's not exactly the same now.
Should I?
Yeah.
It's a donut.
Donut, but
I think we need more people alive to figure out
Yeah.
better the chain lightning gems.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You can't see it properly until everyone's alive during it.
By the way, I definitely had a donut that time. The time before I
Yeah.
had
Yeah, the donuts.
this one.
That's
I
what
had
I'm
a
saying.
donut.
That last one is a donut.
So at that point we should just be standing at cardinal positions around the boss and we should save at least the melee.
You could probably all just stack in the same spot.
No, I don't think the donuts are hollow. See?
No, why don't you like the hypothesis of Ashe, currently?
I think
that's a good
the donuts are not hollow. They
mine
don't have a
definitely
hole in
was
the
just
middle.
then.
idea. Well, it's not a donut. A donut as a whole. in the
No, yes, what I'm saying is it's two concentric circles, like I said last time.
middle. Okay, so if we are all standing on top of each other,
Well, it looks to me like it had a spot in
Concentric
the middle.
circles, not hollow in the
I
middle.
can tell you that there's two very different shapes there.
so disc, you mean?
There's a disc and there's a donut. I had a disc for the first time, there's a donut. Or
I don't know. I didn't move at all, and I didn't get hit at all.
strange.
It's, oh no, don't. I need to
Knock back.
It's not back. Container back. Okay, pick up one orb if you don't have one. Or the horse. The opening horse in the middle. It doesn't have a buff, so stand on the dotted line.
it doesn't cleave.
Indeed.
Okay, grab at least one ball, one orb. With the thunder AoE.
Cute. Two reses, yay.
Using a lot of defense. Okay, don't move. Don't move. Move now.
It seems, by the way, that it tell me to pop a home gang for the race.
But you don't need, yeah, this is what you say. Okay, you don't.
Yeah,
you
if
test it.
yeah, it seems like I need it, so remember to top me afterwards.
Okay, grab a one ball at least. Yeah, it's A and D side.
Goofy.
This is okay. And in
You're
front
making me nervous.
of your feet. Okay. Yeah, run it back to the middle.
Are you ready to spread?
And then run
I
towards
want to
A.
go over here.
Okay, spread now. Melee, you can just try to test the donuts thingy.
Expecting a...
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, the
Just
donut.
standing in
Yeah,
position.
yeah. Let's do
That's why I
Carnina.
said one person north, one west, one south, etc.
Okay, chain line coming up. Starts on. It's on Kurati and Ashe on
the two
healers.
On Goof.
I don't have it
I
anymore.
have something.
Okay.
I don't have it. I don't have a debuff either.
Oh,
I now
on
have
Ashe?
a debuff and I have the thing.
I
you
have
can't
debuff
survive
and-
it twice
So
too quickly.
you can, yeah, you can take it twice.
There
you
has to
can't
be
take it
someone
at that
between you.
Well,
So
it
if
makes
I
sense.
pass it on,
There's
if
two
I
of
pass it
them.
on to Ben, it has to go to someone else before it comes back to me, basically.
Yeah,
But how do you pass it exactly?
it passes itself.
You
It's
just
by
be nearby to the
proximity.
person.
It's proximity based. The closest person to you will get it.
Okay, and it's passed based on the timer. Like every
It's
4
like-
seconds, or
It is like the Allergan rot, but you don't have to actually stop on top of the people to pass the buff on to.
Yeah, but the problem is if there's several people close to it, then
Exactly.
it will pass to two people at the same time.
Yes.
So I think we need to have like the healers, so one person on the left side, one person on the right side, and then we pick an order like who goes to pick it up first
Yes.
time, and then that person stays over there, and then the next person comes picks it up.
Yes. Exactly.
Well, it didn't look like it went to two people at the same time.
It did at one point. It went from you to two different people. and
so
then
there
it
was
went-
3 at some point.
I don't know.
I think
don't know.
Maybe
Ashe
you
got,
should
No.
look at the
Ashe got
video.
the two chain lightnings. This is why they spread out to 2 different people.
There was the two of us, so it went to two people, yes, but it didn't go from one person to two people.
Oh, so maybe you stay on this side, and we do like Shelly suggested. People come and get it one at a time by, getting close to us. Like this distance is more than enough from me to Goofy.
Don't you want to make a line instead from you to
I
the
think a
tank?
line will work.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
possible
Oh, a
as well.
line.
But
That
it
could
might
be
pass
really good.
back, and you
It
get
does
a
need to be passed back, I think, though, because you can take it twice. You can't take it a third
But there
time. though.
must be
But
a,
it must
a
go to
person
somebody
between.
else.
Yeah,
For
there's like a short debuff that you get that if it comes back to you too quickly,
We
it will
didn't
kill
have
you.
the debuff.
Oh,
Healers
it killed
didn't have
me
the
instantly.
debuff.
And it came back to you, Ash.
Yeah, when it came straight back to me off of someone, it killed me instantly.
same.
So,
Yeah.
looking at it, it went from me to Goofy, then from Goofy to Ali, and then from Ali to Goofy, it killed Goofy, then it went from Goofy to me and I survived.
Yeah,
And it
because
went
there's
from
been
me
time
to Ali
between.
and then back to me and it killed both of us. So the healers don't have the debuff the first time when we send it over to you, so we can take it twice.
Yeah.
But no one else can take it twice, it seems. Because you get a debuff
Maybe.
system shock.
In any case,
But
it's
I've
clear
got
that we
system
need.
shock.
Not from the first time. You got it back a second time.
Okay. I've
you
got
saying
two
again?
system shocks though.
It's clear that we need to make teams since both lightning, chain lightning have 8 charges,
Yeah.
and it looks like we can take the lightning, the chain twice. We need to make 2 teams. Both chains started on the healers, right?
Yeah.
So it's 2 teams with 1 healer on each side, and
So it kind of needs to do 2 laps around each group.
There's about
Yeah,
10
exactly.
seconds on system shock.
I would vote Team Ben, Team Shelly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Ah.
say.
I'm joining Team Ben.
Okay,
Well, that's not Team
over
Ben.
here.
Goofy, welcome to Team Ben.
Yay!
It's the best team.
Best team.
Oh,
okay.
sure.
So just for the donuts, do we want to try stacking like Ash suggested, since it looks like it's completely a donut?
There's no point in stacking though. Like
Just
if the
spread.
box is here,
Just
we
the
can have one
cardinals.
person here, one person here.
In cardinal directions, yeah.
Oh
Just
yeah,
do-
there's no point in stacking. Well,
Go
okay.
Cardinals on the boss. Yeah.
Well, I just thought that for people who have cast time, it would be better. No, I guess it's fine. Let's go.
Hang on.
Have we figured
Don't-
out what we're doing
no,
with the
we-
groups?
We haven't figured it out yet, Ben.
Figured out what?
What
How
are we
we can
doing?
pass
The
We're in
order.
groups. We're in
We're
groups.
in
We don't know
groups,
what we're
but we
doing.
we need to figure out the order in which people are taking the buff. The
Well,
debuff.
it's
I thought
that-
you were
it-
supposed to be- I thought you said we're supposed to have a line or something. So
Yes,
can
and
the
how
healer
is
be-
the line
can
going
the
to
healer
be?
be in the back? and
Healer,
No,
range,
I'm-
melee, tank.
And then
I'm
what?
not
so-
going to be in the back.
That's
I'm
only
going to
4
be on
charges.
this
So
side.
does the healer loop back around again, and then the person at the back
Yeah.
loops around again and
The,
again?
the risk with a line is it might jump back the wrong way, and then
Yes.
Yeah, because if you think about it, the line, say the way we're standing now, it will end up at Ben, but then jump back to James, who's not ready
Yes.
because he has the debuff. So
Exactly.
I'll
we're
have to
literally
move
gonna have
like
to come get it.
I'll have to move up here, take it, then Goofy, you'll have to move up and take it, and then James, then back to Ben again to be the last person.
So I think it's easier to have to do like the Alagan road to have the person with the chain not moving. No,
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
doing this way, like
I'm not
I
saying the
think
person
it's
with the chain
easier.
would move. I'm saying the person with the chain at the time does not move. I'm saying the people who are taking it next move up next to the person.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that.
Okay, so that's where the people with the chain lightning will be, maybe. That's actually, I think that's a bit
okay,
too close.
let's try that.
I think it's a bit too close to the fight.
We need to try it, I think. Just
Well, the
actually-
tanks need to pick it up, so anyway, so the boss will.
Each time they could move away from the position, so you just swap.
That's exactly what we're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for the order, let's do healer, ranged, melee, tank, healer, ranged, melee.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You
So
want to
Ali,
call
you're
that as
after
well?
me. Ooh. You're
Ash?
feeling evil today.
You want to call that out as well? since you're the one being the most active there.
What do you mean
Calling
being
what?
the most
What?
active?
You have to keep swapping it, don't you?
I only have to swap it like
Right.
twice.
Let's go because we're running out of time.
Okay. This thing goes so wrong.
No, it isn't.
Did you use Armgang on the horse charges with the stand firm buff? Shall
Yeah.
you
I
drop to one?
popped the cooldown first and then I popped the
Beep, 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 beep.
race.
Oh, there was a goal.
Yeah, but Shelly can take a third one.
That's a-
Watch the crowd.
Cloud after this.
Yeah, stay close to the boss, melees. Okay, go in the middle, push back,
Knock
use
back.
some strength. Get an orb if you don't have one. Look for the horse in the middle. He has the buffs on stand on closer. And Buster coming here. I'll move the boss afterward. Headward.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, grab one orb at the very least. Coming up. Okay, don't move. Don't prepare to move up. Move out now. Hide where the ring coming up.
What?
Oh, the ad touched you.
Yeah, they would disappear before that, so I stopped moving now. And fast. Sorry.
Make sure to have one orb at least.
I need an orb.
Okay,
BNC.
it's BNC. Correct. Line up in front of your spear. Don't be too close nor too far. Good job. Wait on the side. Okay, going back to the mid.
Grab an orb.
He's not buffed at the moment. Okay, he's getting buffed. So Donut,
He's going to get buffed.
Donut
that.
coming up.
Yeah,
Do you want me to be
donuts now.
behind?
Donuts now.
Oh, I got killed by my own one by walking too far.
Yeah.
It
You
seems
have to
stay
it
like-
snapshots a little bit earlier than the end of the
Yeah.
cast.
So maybe it goes on Jupiter and Festus. And Ben, so okay, so me.
Yeah,
Mr.
Yelna
Goofy.
finally got killed by the Lalakutis.
Kind of screwed.
Outside instead.
Kavino!
Oh, couldn't get to Ben.
Finally got killed by the Lalakutis. You did it.
Those happen very fast, though. It's
Yeah.
Fast and well.
Did
We
it.
okay
I
for...
For step ladder, we need to
One more pull?
spread and drop your donuts on your team's side. Obviously not in a dangerous place, but so that you're ready
Let's
for
pull.
chain
We
lightning.
can discuss about it, but let's pull at the beginning. Honestly, I don't understand why we don't want to stand on its ass and drop all the donuts there.
Yeah, that seems simple, huh?
I guess melees can do cardinals if they want, but the one in the back.
Well, this is why we have true north.
Yeah, but we could also just have them like one to the northwest, one to the northeast, etc. That works as well. So.
Yeah, but you saw there Ashe was running, I don't know where, and she
Delta.
got clipped by
Oh, I got
one of
clipped
the-
by my one.
Yeah, me too.
So why didn't?
I got clipped
We
by mine.
moved.
I got clipped by mine because I didn't realize it snapshots
Rezzing.
after or just before the end of the cast.
Fine. I won't res then.
I'm
If you
sorry,
please-
I keep forgetting.
If you're going to res, please at least say something, because otherwise I'm using my stuff.
Yeah, have one orb.
Well, I normally do, you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Killer reflex is fine.
Forgive me, this once. Once.
Nice shield.
Bird is
I
gone.
just,
And
Oh.
close melee. Very close.
It's like the it's a step leader anyway. So you have to move it. You can't move at the end of the cast. It's the
Who's back
opposite
coming
of the
up?
other one.
With hamstring or cast. I apologize, Drake. We need to switch
Oh.
position.
Slow
That's
resing.
you.
Drake. Never mind.
You can optimize that part a bit more, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Fast resing Goofy.
Thank you.
Grab one orb at least. If you don't, it's fine. It's only a
He
vulnerability.
doesn't have balls.
It doesn't have.
No. Can you say which side you're picking? This is-
The one closest to me. Okay.
but
Can
you're
you
in center.
tank? Shelly, can you main tank? I cannot call out mechanic, loot what is happening, and
That's fine, yeah.
do the basic stuff at the same time at the moment. Or call stuff out. I mean, I don't care, but I just cannot do both at the same time. I just realized.
I jumped.
Yeah, let's jump.
You're fine, Kit. Oh, okay.
No,
Fine,
I'm tanking. Because Ben died.
No.
No.
Does anyone have to be up fire?
I
I
have
do.
work, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it out. We got it to 60% or so. I think it's decent for first